times have you washed your hands today? How many times have you sanitized your hands today? How many times have your temperature been checked today? Repeat. How many times have you washed your hands today? How many times have you sanitized your hands today? How many times have your temperature been checked? Check. COVID-19 has become the order of the day where all of us, one way or the other, in ways of living our life better to avoid the contacting and contracting of this pandemic or this wonderful act of pain, worry, breakages and damages of economic status and status of nations and countries. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here tonight to let you know that it is not a joke. Continue the protocols. Wash your hand, sanitize your hand. I think it's a long time I taught you how to do it. Let me do it quickly here with the non-scented sanitizer. Pour it into your palm, and when it goes down there, then you want to do your dipping of your hand. Pour it here, dip it again, then rub it gently, let it go into the hands, back into the hand. Rub it down here. COVID-19 adaroma. You're stressing, you're sanitizing, do it one after the other. My enko baby, I would drink air cornell, a originality, 70% alcohol base, originality. Namia do eden, echo, bam, ibam, yakoyani. My make one honka crab because everything I carry bacteria. And she shared this protocol that has come. I am happy with it because, sorry. The AC has not stopped my cough, and I'm in a place that I can say I won't use the air condition. I think that when I'm reducing the air condition usage, it's helping me to stop my cough that is distracting my movement. But it's okay. The work for mankind. We will not stop doing what we're supposed to do for the rest of you. COVID-19 has come. It will go and will be part of our medical journals. I have some few questions I want to ask. Compliance level in Accra, Kumasi, with the people who are going through the lockdown. I think I listened to the minister of Ashanti region just a few minutes ago, and he made it clear that for him, where he sits, compliance him. And I think for him, that's what he's saying for the minister. I've not heard for the Greater Accra regional minister too. But I think that for me today, I went to an ordeal that it was not too good for me. But that's me. The traffic situation was too much. I experienced it one morning, so I took a decision that I'll go later in the day. And it was worse today when I have to spend 2 hours. Unfortunately, when I got there was no policeman at all. There was just a barricade, or what you call the barrier, without the police people. But I saw their car moving. I don't know whether they were having a change for the rest of the people to come. I want to plead that no matter what it is, some of us must report to work as essential service provided. Even though we might not be, for now, frontliners until the situation gets worse, then all of us are identified as frontliners. So those of you who have nothing to do in town, don't come because it's stressful. It's a waste of fuel. 2 hours, some few minutes, 2 hours and some minutes. I mean, for me, it was a waste of fuel for me. For you, was coming from. I could have used East Legon, but I thought it could be better for me to use the main road. I am not against the policy and what the police are doing, but I think that at the point in time, they should also consider the traffic, and let's see if we have to open a 3-lane to a 2-lane or something. But if we construct a 3-lane and make it 1 lane or 1.5 lane, it will not help all of us. I say congratulations to my policemen. They are doing well. This afternoon, those who understand, the sun was scorching too much that I was coughing. I can't use the condition. The rest of the people were in the sun, and I was like, wow, this work will be enjoyably done with envy if these are not frontliners, but they are on their line of duty as police officers who are on duty. Thank you very much for joining me once again this evening. Yesterday was a good educative time where we're learning about stress and the things we do to trigger our stress as family people at home. This lockdown moment, so many histories are coming up, so many problems are coming up. People who thought their marriages were better are facing a lot of challenges right now because in the event where husband is at home and spends some more hours than his regular hours he spends with the kids and with us, is making us find a lot of loopholes in our relationship and in our marriages. Some of us too who have lived a life thinking that we're enjoying the estates of being a side chick and we're enjoying it are finding it difficult because some prospective husbands who are running as a side chicks have been locked down because they are unessential service providers. And for that matter, they have gone back to lockdown at their homes, not with their wives. I mean, I hear people saying that husbands have gone back to their wives. I'm telling you, it's not true. Some husbands are home, but they are not back to their wives. So it's not a thing of the side chick. The side chick have not been the problem why your husband have not been home, or your husband is not enjoying home. You might be the reason why your husband is not enjoying home, because in the absence of the side chick, see the way your husband is behaving, see what your husband is going through, see the challenges your husband is facing with you. I want to encourage you that whatever you have to do in your capacity, not because of your husband, but whatever you have to do in your capacity, so as to make sure that your husband will enjoy the house and the home you are making, can we continue it? Anything that triggers the stresses that you go through, as whether it's you or it's your husband, let's begin to identify our stresses and their triggers, so that the triggers of our stresses will not cause us to become burdens and troubles in this small lifestyle that we came to enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I welcome you to another lecture moment for ourselves today. Share it with people. I had a letter today from YouTube, and it was a congratulatory message because they have followed my thing for a month now, and they think that we are doing well. Not I'm doing well, we are doing well. Let's continue what we are doing for ourselves, for our sisters, for our brothers. Let's bring to bear the things that we think can spark domestic violence. So managing stress, managing stress, managing stress, managing stressful times during lockdown. You know what I'm doing? Doing lockdown time in come to those who have come to join me. So get ready, tell a friend, share it to a friend right now. Invite a friend who is going through some challenge. Yesterday was fun. Yesterday I enjoyed myself because a lot of the people that I'm expecting came around and we had a good time together. And I think that we have to continue with the relationship issues. Nana Maxi, please don't come and advertise yourself on this page. Who is that Nana Maxi? On this page. No one needs your help here on this great platform. Who came to advertise himself? Oh, these my people. Well, one way or the other people too must advertise themselves with what they have, so that those of us who might need their services in this lockdown, we can use this medium to reach them, so that I can be your chief servant. Anything you need, because I'm mobile, I can serve you at home, especially when you're my Telegram page, fan of Counselor Lutterodt. Whatever you need, if you have to buy something and you are locked down and it's seriously an important need, you can send me a request. And when you do me a mobile money, I might go and do a service by buying for you, not at the expense of our viewers and our cherished people who are supposed to also enjoy the services from this place. But no matter what happens, I'll be ready to, as it were, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'll be ready to to invite the service you want, service provider, through my little means to you wherever you are. Is that okay? Is that okay with all of you? That's a good one. So tell a friend to tell a friend we are coming today. We have a very, very, very short story today. And the story is still about a family. Yesterday, my sister was managing her BP. I'm still waiting for her full time with me. And we'll see what we can do together. Thank you all very much. Anytime you see me, you tell a friend, Counselor Lutterodt is here. We are building homes and making the future better for our children. What we never enjoyed, we should make sure that our children comes to enjoy. You understand what I'm talking about? Whatever we never had in our life, we should make sure that our children will come to have. Whatever mistake you have done in your marriage, the right for you to change the mistake is available here with you now. You have the right to either change and then move ahead, or change and stay in, or don't die in a dying relationship. Somebody asked me today on radio that, Counselor, if you're having a bad marriage, what will you do? If today my wife is giving hell, I will leave the marriage and leave her alone to another man who will come and make her enjoy the state of the relationship. Yesterday, a lot of things happened. Somebody was getting worried why the husband would not know specifically what he wants to eat. And constantly, the husband says, whatever you cook, I'm going to eat. And I think the wife was not too happy about it. They believe that husbands are supposed to tell you, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to eat this, so that they provide. We all explored that opportunity. We also spoke about those who are having challenges with their joint account and what the challenge is all about. And we think that it didn't go down well with some of the people, and it's okay. There was a question that came up, and I didn't know why I didn't answer the question. But exactly when we left, a lot of people came with the same question. It might not be my major topic for today, but let me quickly address it. A young man, is it a young lady, asks, it might either be share the page so that they'll know we are here. Just share the page with a friend. I want to see you share it. Share. Even me, I'm sharing, because most of the things I come to say, I'm not reading them. Is the power of God over me that comes up to tell you what you want to hear for the day. So I go back to watch the video myself and do some important notes where it's needed. Share the page and invite people. We need to have more people watching us at this time, because every Tuesday we know is a lecture time. I don't enjoy the number of people who are watching at this time. We have only 48 people watching. And I tell people every day that when I have people who are above 8,000, I'm doing 8K, 10K people who are my Facebook like page, and we come and then we have just about 20 people, 50 people watching. I don't know the essentiality of it. Is it because they don't have credit to watch, or because their data is not there, or they are busy? They have some busy schedules. The thing is that there are people who are going through problems and challenges. Just share the page for them so they could also watch. Those who will not be available now can go and watch later on our YouTube. A lady asked yesterday that in case they want to bring their children down to Ghana so that they will help, whose home or which family should the children come to? And it came up again later when I left. A lot of people were asking that when you bring your children from Abuchi to Ghana, should you go to your wife's family to take care of the children, or your husband's family to take care of the children? The truth of the matter is that, let's be straightforward with this, because it's not my major issue. I'm going to tell you the story for today so that we can quickly do it before we get off set today. Today we'll not keep too much time here, because we have other programs that are coming up, and I'm doing just an hour, maximum an hour on our show today. There we go. The first thing is that if you are trying to bring your child back down here in Ghana, who is deciding to bring the child? On whose account is that child coming? Remember, children that are born in relationship and in marriages, what happens usually is that they become the children of the man's family. You might not be happy with the truth, but I think let's all get to know the truth. The truth of the matter is that your husband's family have the ownership of the children, because the children specifically are going to your husband's family members. Why that is because the children are having the DNA and the gene of your husband. So most children are named from their father's side. I believe that if you are in America and you are bringing your children to be taken care of in Ghana, the group of people that must see to the well-being of your children will regularly come to be the husband's family members. But usually it depends on the proximity where they are, their age and their availability. That is where we all make a decision that even if my mother is supposed to be the one to take care of our grandchildren for us in Ghana, if my mother is incapacitated or is not in that position to do it, if my wife's family, my wife's mother is more better to do it, we'll give the children to my wife's mother and we'll support her from my family's side, and it becomes okay. We will not force and use that. But the rule is that when you are bringing your children to Ghana, they should come to the man's family. Simple as ABCD. It's not debatable. They should come to the man's family. It ends there. And your woman's family must be part of taking care of the children. So, like if the woman was here, the children will go and spend some months, some weeks there. It's the same thing that we are talking about. And some months, some weeks, and whatever it is, we should find it clear that the children will have access to their father's family too as well. So whoever asks that question, when you're bringing the children to Ghana, they should be coming to the man's family. And if there's nobody there, who will be strong enough to take care of the children, then we could be looking at the woman's family side. But when the child goes to the woman's family and they are men's family, they have the right to visit and see the children. The same way the children goes to the man's family, is the right of the woman's children's family to also help to raise up the children, because these children are coming from both sides and from both two families. So that is what it is for now, and it's becoming okay. All right, so the story for today is that there's a woman who is excited that the husband is home and the side chick is suffering. That's the whole problem. The husband is home and the side chick is suffering. The husband the woman was on the phone talking, and the woman she was talking to asked to speak to the husband. So the wife brought the phone to the husband and told the husband, Asimesi would like to talk to you. And when the friend took the phone, because the two of them were having a chat concerning a side chick that they have suspected the husband is going out with and is living far away from where the husband is, and the husband has been locked down, the two of them in their Kokonsa shrine began laughing at the husband now that he's going to be used to the house. He would do what he's supposed to do because the side chick who has taken all his attention has now been locked down alongside with with him, the husband, and he can't go to the side chick. So they said now they are going to teach him a lesson to learn how to be in his own house and enjoy his wife and children, and will become more glued now. So the woman advised the woman in question, the wife in question, that do everything possible that before this lockdown will go, your husband will forget the side chick. Let me tell you this. Now, in the same vein, the story that was narrated, the woman said, this woman has a child with her husband. So I told her, she is not just a side chick. She is now a baby mama. So the story went into a different direction. I might distract you a little bit to go and put up the AC because I'm just alone here. And I think the air condition is what is triggering my cough. I'll work on it very soon. The other part of the story is that the man has a child with this particular woman that the wife is referring to as side chick. And so, in quote, they are making it hard for the baby and the mother, wherever they are, not to see the father, the child to see the father, and the woman to the child to see who the father is, because the father lockdown has kept the father away. When the phone was handed over to the man, the friend said, "Oh, how are you?" That's a conversation. "How are you, Mr. So and so?" He said, "I am fine." "Hey, how's your lockdown going?" He says, "I'm fine." And the other people say, "Be a chiro for no more to say," or say chiro for bang. Oh, Kafra, where they are Kafra, say chiro bang for bang. Oh, let me say, "Akola ba akone ne maame no mo so mo to say." And the man said, "Akola maame bang." The man, to his surprise, didn't know that the wife has told the friend that he has a child elsewhere and has discussed that with the friend. The friend who took the phone was giving compliment because they discussed that they are going to punish the man so that he will not be able to go and see that woman and the child, the side chick and the child. And when he asked the husband said, "Omo wine," and he said, he went ahead with the conversation. "Oh, akolana yesi wa wo no. See enya na foforo baby. Ave kan ye manam ho. And they will be there. Say me kura me kunu wo mienu na so my den." Literally meaning my husband even has two, but I accepted it. They told me also in your quest to have more children, you're going to have a child. And I'm asking how are they two at the other side? And the man got offended. Asked when he said, "Me nkasa," give the phone back to the wife. And the wife asked the friend, "What was the conversation that has attracted the anger and the wrath of my husband just?" And they said, "Oh, we didn't say anything. I only asked, how are the other people at the other side doing? The side chick and the baby that he's giving birth to. And he seems not to be fine with that. So tell him I am sorry." Now, the wife took the phone and told the friend, "Well, you've done well. It's the best thing you did for me because I know if I don't even try right now, he will go and spend all the money he has on the other woman at other places." So immediately, when the woman left the phone, the husband has entered into the room. The woman entered into the room, and the first thing was that, and then I will free do be say, "Why are you angry?" What she asked, was she wrong to ask that? How are the other people at the other side? You want to tell us that the child you've gone to have at the other side, nobody knows, nobody has an idea about it, or what? Well, they are my friends. They are like family, and they know what I'm going through. So if he asks that how are they doing, that's okay. For me, I've decided to ask you that are you still taking care of those children at the other side? And unfortunately for the woman, the man didn't answer. The man didn't talk. But it started a long history. My discussion tonight is that the man seems to be very angry because he has gone to have a child and he has told you, the wife, why are you discussing the child that he has gotten out of wedlock? What is your worry? What is your pain? Why do you think that at this time of coronavirus, where there's a lockdown, your husband has a child with another woman somewhere? Why are you happy as a fellow woman that your husband will not have time for the other child elsewhere? I know the woman on the other side is just a baby mama with a child. Emmanuel Kai, Chaleto yote, where you kelo ya Ghana because in a movement of the but near by COVID-19 party, try no go on game and what was spread out. I tell you, Bulu Jachun, Charlie in now move lala in na faga lala no gamma lala. One Emmanuel Kind, the one and only Emmanuel Kind is calling it. He does a lot of Ghana songs, and I'm just commending him for one of the songs I saw on my Facebook. Today he has joined me on Facebook Live. He's my brother in the Ghana land, and he's a good musician. The whole UK has applauded him, giving him an award. US just gave him an award in 2020 and 19, and I believe that 2020 nobody can take him off. He was in Ghana throughout, and I don't know if he's back to UK because the last time I didn't know what happened to us. We are supposed to have an interview, my brother. I didn't see. But let's have a song in Ga for COVID-19. My brother, do it, and I'll share it on Facebook and on my timeline with everybody. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Kind. Conversation is sweet, so join us and bring us your experience in the land of the UK and where you are, United Kingdom. Thank God for the recovery of the Queen and the rest of the people who are recovering as a result of their homeopathic medicine that they are taking. Dr. Duboating Endpoint Homeopathic Clinic has those medicines with him. Please make sure you take your time. Look for Dr. Duboating, and I'll drop his number before I leave so you can call him and go for the immune boosters, which is homeopathic medicine, so that you can boost your immune system against the COVID-19 that we are in now. That was just by the way. So the story is that those of you who just came to join us, a wife is happy that a side chick who has a child for the husband has been neglected and is not being able to be seen by the husband and the child. So in their conversation, the man got upset and said that, well, the way you are happy and telling your friends about what is happening, all the children here are seated. The best thing I want to do is to go and bring that child to come and join the other children here so that they can all enjoy this big house. Because where he is with the mother, it is difficult for him to see me. If you think that you are punishing the mother from not seeing me, I would like to see my son. So I'm going to bring my son to come and join his children, his other brothers and siblings here, so that they will enjoy this house. The mother can come along with him and come and be locked down here so that I can see my son. The woman said, over her dead body. The man is very angry. But the question is the woman wrong to be excited that the husband is no more going to the other guy and the other woman and his son? At Day UK, all good here, listening to you, listen to your good program. Oh, keep the good work up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Emmanuel Kai. Please take care of yourself in UK. Coronavirus is there. You are gamma. It fear you. Now, no, shitoba. So thank you so much. He's in UK according to the message you just sent to me. We pray to God to guide all of us and protect us. That's good. Hey, thank you. One you. Hey, stay away from COVID-19. All shall pass soon. So the story for tonight, our discussion, very, very maximum 30 minutes. I want to stick and then leave the place. Is it wrong for a wife to be excited at this time that the husband has a child with another fellow woman and the husband doesn't have the lockdown, is keeping the husband alone to himself, and he's not going to the other side to see that child and the mother? Is it right for the woman to be excited? Is the man right to request, not to request, to say, I am bringing my baby mama and the child to a marital home so they will also enjoy? And the specific thing is that the man has a very big house. He has a boys' quarters that nobody is living in it, and it is away from the main house. It is like a guest quarters. he believes that the son should come and play with the other siblings around so that they will know each other during this COVID-19. They will learn from each other, and that's everything. I want to ask, is a man wrong to bring the child into the house? Because the man's position right now is that the only way to let peace prevail in the house is to go and bring this child and the mother to come and live in the house. The wife is very angry and is not ready to hear this thing the man is saying. As for the friend who came to trigger the conversation, the wife says there's nothing wrong for the friend who has become a family friend to all of them to ask the husband, how is the child at the other side doing? I asked the woman, what did you discuss with your friend? That is why your friend had the right to ask your husband how the children do. He said, I told my friend that finally I have my husband to myself. 8 solid days. He has nowhere going. The girl is bleeding. I see the girl's messages. I see the girl's calls. I don't know what the girl wants my husband to come and do for him. He will now see the fireworks that if you allow somebody's husband to impregnate you, you will live and bleed. Well, my position today is going to be weird. I want to be straightforward because we don't have much of the time for ourselves. But what is my class member saying? School of Relationship and Marriage. We are discussing it to see, is it wrong for the man to also come and join the child he has got outside with the other siblings in the house so that they will enjoy the same thing, they will eat the same thing, they will learn from the same person, that the wife will be in the main house and take care of all the kids who are there. So I asked the woman, how old is the child your husband have? He said the boy is 7 years now. 7 years. And how old is your youngest child in the house? He said my youngest child in the house is 12 years. So the youngest one is 12 years and the intervals are 2 years. So their oldest child is just about 19 years because their marriage is 19 years. And so trickle down by 2 they have 3 kids. And he says the last one they have now is 12 years. And the one the man has gotten now is 7 years. So the difference is not too much. So our question is that, is it wrong for a woman to have a discussion concerning the husband's child out of wedlock with their family friend? And that the family friend has rights to ask the condition and the way forward of the children that the man has had without the man having a discussion with him. Let me do it quickly for our friends and loved ones whose English are not like my own or Nanado's own. Say, oh baby, the nikunu te, and as I say, but I lockdown we. Nanya ji say nikunu ako uba wa bontendie. Now so ne bana wako wono. Nanado lockdown yo dia ba ye nyina COVID-19 ti yaka den we. Nikunu entumi enkohwe akola na ne maame. Nanya ji pa. Ai na ni ji sam kase sisi ano. Oba no ne akola na ebre. Se bema bayan be sua nyansa. Se umfo obi kunu enkowo. Na ade obi kunu wo a unya hu mfaso bia. Bema ne mbehwew. Bema san ba ni kunu ho. Ono na adwen se wanya ni kunu back. Na empredodo ananado ebe kase yentine fie de. O de ba gidi kunu ama oba na ene na wo ba ko na akora na nyi edu 10 years no. Oba fili se ade na okura no enya ne dia. Ena ne nyonku bi frɛ no ni di san kobo no. Ne nyonku no so ka so be se o chia ni kunu no bi se ni kunu bi se akora na wakɔ no wo ba bi foforo no. One ne maame ho te sem be ma no bufu ye se oba no bisa na sa enti be ma na adwen ne se ne be kɔ ne de a okoje akola na be ka enkola na e wo fie wo no ho na sa mri ya ye lockdown ba ontumi nkɔsra wo no abofra ne ne maame abetene fie ho no batumi de ne nwan we madi agro na ne maame nso atena afie kɛse no papa no wo mu no. He has built on a six plot of land afie no so pa ba bi afie eso pa papa ne to asase kɛse na wasisi dan ne nketen bibi so se bibi de chalet to se den enti oba ba sra ne kra o ba bi abeda enti so ko fa akra ne maame no metna o se na be yadu pempenso bi a enkola ne nyina be di agura bom no manim ho oba ne se gise wawu anse na sa branti akola ye akɔwo ni oba betena fie ho bio na ye bisa se aye bia oba no de o ka no eda kwan mu ana de be ma no so ka no eda kwan mu ana ye say bisa se na danfo no oba na danfo na wada ne abusua nyonko abusua adamfo no o wo ho kwan se obisa obi kunu ne se ba bia akɔwo ye no akra ne maame nso ho te sen enkanka oni ne entesa no anuanom. School of Marriage and Relationship yaba yenko yanim. What is your take on this conversation? This lockdown will bring in sempa oh Charlie. Yeah. In some day baby. So that is our issue here. We don't know what to do here. My take will come before I leave you today. But the first thing is that, is there anything wrong when a man goes to have a child out of wedlock? Is there anything wrong when your husband is taking good care of your house? He is not a useless man. You are not being denied of anything as a wife, and you are enjoying all the facilities that you need to enjoy in that house. Is there anything wrong when your husband decides to have a child out of wedlock, regardless of the type of marriage you have, whether it's a wedlock and it is ordinance or it's traditional marriage, any of the two type of marriages? Is there anything wrong when your husband has a child out there and he's taking care of the child? And is there anything wrong for a married man to have a child out of wedlock? Let's have the conversation from that angle. Honestly, from where I sit, to be honest with you, some time ago my intention and my decision could have been different. But after a thorough study and a look at other issues and some advantages of men having children out of wedlock, which comes to outweight or outweighs the disadvantages from my side. Share the page with your friends. Invite them to bring their thoughts. Somebody should come and share a personal experience with us. If your husband have had a child out of wedlock, how you felt, how it was announced to you, what happened to you, what did your family say? Did you regret about it? What are your terms and conditions now? What is the relation between you and your husband ever since he had a child out of wedlock? Now, only kunu te saying okowo wa bonten ba ye no. Abofra na yakowo no hu ne saying. Oni akora na ekun. Oni ne maame na ekun. Akora no mo nim ni nwan mo tifie wa na obema efa ne yire chi kowo wa bonten ayembia enfumsuo bi wo ho ana. Unu kunu te. No ko show ba foforo nyensen. Enye se wa wale no. Na one ne kowo a ayebia be ma na yemfumsuo ana. The family friend has no right to. But the wife who gave the friend is the wife who gave the friend a chance. Yes. Yes. I will raise the child myself. Cry. Hey, Evelyn. My Evelyn is here. Evelyn says you will raise the child together with the children at home. So Evelyn will accept the husband's child out of wedlock. What you say? Evelyn, your chest. But I'm saying that when you ask me, is there anything wrong when a man leaves the wife to go and have a child out of wedlock? I be a bonny be home. And from so be home. Say when you couldn't tear waka wabonting. Now from so be away and from swabbing. I am from so be I say a jawa the jayaba. I am from so be I say ma oba be picosrana. The wife shouldn't have told her friend. That's the problem. That's the problem with some ladies. They talk too much. Wow. Kofi Kakari. Kofi Chase, sorry. Kofi Chase says that the wife is wrong for telling the friend about the husband's problem of having a child out of wedlock. I think the conversation has gone on already. Now that food in that say ni kuna ko because in yonko brebo no na onya kwan ni kunu ni di nkomo. Esem say oni ni kunu mpo na ma no ne di san komo no. But a man say lockdown about our friend ni kunu no. No, J phone kasaye. That's one of the things I want to ask also. Is it wrong for the man to go and have a child outside wedlock? I be a boni bi wo ho na se wako wo abonti. Yes, Suleiman. The woman should be happy because the man could see his son because the man couldn't see his son because of COVID-19. It is not here to stay. So after the lockdown, the man will see his son. The man should not bring the son to the house. The man should not bring the son to the house. Because he is not married to the baby mother. The woman should not discuss this. Should not discuss this with a friend that the husband has a son somewhere. Well. The conversation is, I say that it is wrong for for the man to say to everybody that he has a child out of wedlock. That's what he's saying. He says it's wrong. That because the baby mama is not supposed to be there to have to tell your friend that you have a child out of wedlock and things are going on. That's someone's own. But we are still here discussing what is going. What is happening is there anything wrong when your husband has a child out of wedlock? And
there is something wrong with it.
See, these are the women
after the marriage, right? Are you talking about after the marriage?
Yes, I got right now. As I'm working, if I have a child out of wedlock, is there anything wrong with it?
No, are you saying after you got married?
Once I say when I'm married now with my wife, me, I'm using myself right now because if your husband has a child out of wedlock, is there anything wrong with it?
You have a child outside your.
No, I don't have one now, but I'm saying that is there anything wrong? Because the story is that the woman is happy that lockdown has brought the husband home.
Listen, why do you want me to be happy about it? I won't be happy about it.
What is your problem? Am I starving you in that house? Am I using your money to take care of that child?
Did you tell me?
Tell you I'm going to have a child.
With somebody else.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
If I want to have a child with somebody, I'm looking at my financial status.
Your spouse, it means that me need bibia, me need jinabia.
No, define jinabia. No, define jinabia.
I am your wife. So you are responsible for me as well.
But am I not taking care of you?
And so what?
Am I starving you?
So can you do? And also can I also do anything that I?
Who says don't do what you want to do? Who has stopped you?
Sorry for
No, who has stopped you?
Counselor way.
No, you see that I go be honest with yourself. I go be honest with yourself. Your husband have had a child out of wedlock.
Is it biblical? Is it biblical?
More biblical than anywhere. Give me 2 scriptures that are against having a child out of wedlock. Is this Sarah's negative behavior? Her witchcraft? That who gave Hagar to Sarah for marriage? Is it Abraham who hijacked Hagar, or it is Sarah who herself gave Hagar to Abraham to test whether she was the one who was barren or Abraham was sterile? Please, let's be very careful. The simple problem is that my question is the first one. Is there anything wrong when your husband goes to have a child out of wedlock? Akosia just came in to say, yes, you should decide with me. What do you mean by that one? Am I starving you? Has the house been broken into 2? Am I not feeding you? It is a status of a man to go have a child. So, as we speak, the AC is bringing the cough. Don't worry. Right now, I'm not alone. You see the illiteracy in the life of the literate. When you cough, illiteracy has come to Ghana that you can't even cough. But when we were in medical school, coughing and sneezing is as a result of sinus incongestion. This is what we have gotten to. They have bought everybody's mind. So now people cannot even cough. People cannot even say I have headache. Because when you do that, you have COVID-19. God will punish their intelligence. Let me continue my conversation. So, Asemo, it is wrong to go give birth somewhere else. Only if your wife couldn't give birth. No, that one, don't bring that statement. If you are married to a woman who is barren and she can't give birth. Can you get married
and be irresponsible? That you can do whatever that you want.
No, you can't call this irresponsible.
Yeah, yes.
I am in my happy moment. Other women makes me happy. You know why your husband is angry? Because he has left the side chick for 7 days. He's not getting any fuel from them. Beddings. You see their mind. This greedy mentality of wives who have not been taught what polygamy is all about. So they think they have to grab you and keep you. A man's power is shown the number of women you can control. A number of women you can take care of. Not when you're choosing just one. Keeping something like Kosia Guabaji alone around you, and she's walking and smiling, driving your cars, and other fellow women are walking with their cars. God will punish all of them one after the other. Let me continue the conversation. So I'm asking, is it wrong when your husband goes to have a child outside? Because this woman is just spreading the news. I mean, the man says, I want my child to come and join the other children during the lockdown, so they'll enjoy together. He's never said I will even go to marry the other woman, which is a privilege. I don't even think the girl wants to become a wife. She wants to remain as a baby mama. But this woman is spreading the news everywhere. And it's getting people like Akosia to support her. Yes, and yet, Chilani Nyansa, me mani mpienko babia, manin tnaho, no baba akoni akola ne feel say, omuni papa, omuni obia, excuse me. The Bible says that the child Ishmael, when he was in the dry desert with the mother after they were sacked, the Lord never heard the voice of the mother, but heard the cry of the child. Be very careful. Be very, very, very careful. What is your excitement about? It says, but men are always men. So the wife should accept the child to sustain her marriage. So the husband will stop going to see the side chick. You are sick. What is this mind you're having? No, I don't understand why you have this heart in yours. That when a man goes to see the child, he will see the other woman. Who is taking care of that child? Who is taking the problem we are facing today on earth between the Ishmaelite and the Isaac descendant? And the Ishmaelites are more blessed, rich-wise in everything. That's why when Jesus Christ was born, it was the Ishmaelites that we invited them because they were able to come with fine gold and incense. They are the people that they were wise people, that they saw the star faster. The problem that Isaac and Ishmael had came from Sarah. Why was Hagar sacked from the house? He told Abraham that Hagar was laughing at Isaac when Isaac was being weaned. But the name Isaac means laughter. So when Ishmael laughs, what is wrong with it? What you cannot do, another woman does for you and you are angry. And you're also saying the same thing. Starve the woman and the child. Your husband knows that he has the capacity to take care of more than one woman and children. That is why he has gone to have another child there. What stops you from understanding the protocol so that this will not be a fight? Do you think that lockdown, most men that are right now sitting with their wives are happy being husbands? Forget it. It's just a time bomb. You want to use lockdown to prove that you have a husband? Forget it. No woman has any right to do anything for a man to stay home. I say it every day. I choose to be home because God never created men to be home. Men were created to be out there and they only feel connected. They feel well. They feel better. What's the seventh commandment? I don't know what the seventh commandment is. Read it for me and I'll post it and I'll read it for you. But I want us to understand, the question is it wrong that the man has gone to have a child? Number two, in the wrongness of the man having a child, he has decided that he's taking care of the child. And this child has never been a burden or a blockade for the family that is down here. So why do you think that during this moment of corona lockdown, it is the moment to prove to us that there's a husband? This is Isaac. This is Isaac. I go about this producer. You see, that my challenge right now is that husbands are thinking that, wives are thinking that now that my husband is home, it means that marriage is going to work. Ladies and gentlemen, I told somebody today, this is not the time to solve any marital disputes. If there's a problem between you and your wife, don't use the lockdown to solve it. Let the problem be there. Solve it after the lockdown. If you think that you are living with your wife right now, and it will cause domestic violence because he's irritating you, look at what this woman is doing to the husband. What are these statements for? What are the importance of this statement? Don't irritate a man who is staying home at this lockdown moment. But most men are not happy they are staying home. And some of you are looking very ugly in the house. You see they are happy. They think the lockdown is for them. You're unessential people. Say Adam if you are near there,
sacrifice happiness. You have to find your own joy in the house.
Okay, so my joy is
your own happiness in the house.
That's the side chick.
And then go there. Go and share in the side chick.
Me,
side chick and a boyfriend. Baba, show what they
are to our dream. Yashi and Poyan can't them. Who can see a Jimmy? Say I call a side chick boyfriend Guami. There have been a side chick boyfriend Boomia, no matter catch them. Okay, see me, Jimmy. I send me and see I'm a catcher me reader. More tete yen trefie ho nya dan. Hwe. Yen ba fie mpobio. We will go to the side chicks. So I'm saying clearly to put that. Let's learn it. Let it go forward. That fast forward. Should a man bring this child to the house? If the child is coming to join the other siblings, should the child be introduced to the other siblings at 10 years? That you have you have other children, that will become okay. The first question is that most of us have become burdens to our families. A lot of men are suffering at home now because the wives, like Akosia is saying, Everybody must enjoy us in that house. It is our territory. It is our house. But how conducive is the house for your husband? I don't want domestic violence. So if you think that your wife is irritating with his behavior and the things she's doing, it's better for you to defile the orders and go and live with your mother, or go and look for other place and leave it before you are locked behind bars. Because when domestic violence comes, the laws of Ghana is for women and children. They will not listen to you. They will lock you up. So the man says, I want to go and see my child and the wife. He's not asking permission from the wife. But he has to do it. It's a responsibility. But if the lockdown is going to cause him problem, I mean, if somebody has 4 plots of land and he has built just at one side and built chalet for friends who visit, he can bring the woman and the child to come and live in one of them. Enya guapayo, enya dreamfin. But as I say, yes, who say, our dear enye imprisonment be. I say nipa to me edujo no. I say nipa nije. Adie ma nipa nije ya wade. Enti se ba bia wote no. Enije ni mma wo ho a. Men gina ho enje ni nguase. Embema bebre lockdown ya ma ya hu se. Enya wade hu no mote no. Omote obre ho. Eno bi frem ka chem se. Ohu ne yire a na ne bofro no. Nam se yen kasa nchire nipa. Na me bisa se na den na koso wo yire ho. Enti sana ye nyonko fatie no. Na am share afro ba mi say na den na koso say o amasa ya gigi e ho ato ha o ya gi ahome. Na am say na ya gi ahome de oni ho ya say o hwe unya be ma na da ha tebe sa ho de oye ho minim de mu wodi hunim wo muna sa 7 days. Obre wo wi wo muna sa 7 days, but the man says that the woman is irritating. So Mr. said, "Enti wo so so ya na pardon na ye wo." So me nya hwe o. Sisi ada hu dwa meda ma. Aduane kro so so ndi maduane. Enti wa be so on kan chem say me start new aduane so me nu ahwe. Me ne nkola ye nu adi. The man stopped the wife from cooking. He said he will not eat her food because obe fie djuma ba no odidi amen. Sisi a bet na fie. Osi o twen say ni kunu be ka jan say oba afide be di I think the woman is stupid. I was going to where that's why I was not eating in the house. Now that I'm home, cookers, let me say I will eat. But the man says that Osora no pa onjare ni 3 hu ba se bi sa. On she bibia na mfi ho. Ne hu kura nyima kono. Me be man brem. You know, this is a complaint of the man. And women should understand that what is happening right now is if you make things not attractive, men are seafood. We see before we eat. So as often as your wife will only dress when she's going to church, going to party, or going to work, now that she has nowhere going, is she supposed to look ugly in the house? What you saying? Now we're muna. Don't worry. So be wako. No ada no kunani. Na se okunafo no nkrofo ahin na pe wawale. We mu hu otan dada. Wan na eba be wa lay our Bible mu na hu otan. Una atil na ade til bi be ma so. Odi ba bi akọ. Be ma memfa we nsho kuma ma BP nkosoro. Ebe ya pe kwan bi na pie. Ma me chop prescription ma se see our Facebook. Na fa ko pe duro bi new area no. Okwa na ko hye ba bi na gigi wa home. Won so duebo. We shefio kakra na break kakra. Na hwero nya akoma yale ufie nsu dia wa break kra o ye chebe ho dia bo ufi pie mu abasa so ufie asasa okoti afi ye efie kasi ahoto efie kitu asestra enye easy kra toilet ba ko nkola miensa o hye wa no aboda daddy I want to we feel it trebi onya ke 4 bedroom house with 4 different toilets. I mean there are a lot of challenges going on in this lockdown moment. So should the man bring the child to the house is the next question. I have established that there's nothing wrong when the man is taking care of the house properly and goes to have another child somewhere. Normal. But it might be abnormal to you because unu kunti unim say obetuma ko for akwara foforo abeka ho unu akofa bi abeka ho mete wase but se sia na o se opeso de akwara no be fie ho on fa akwara no be fie ana ondi ne kumachi na onko your friend dey onko enko sra akwara no ene ne ma. What is it? What is it? Just ask. Miss Rao. Know the woman's side. Know the woman. She should know the woman should show him small next time. I didn't get a message. Come back again. So should the man bring this child to the house? So right now the lockdown. Our question is that men who have children out of wedlock, where the children are, you can't go there. Can you bring the children to your marital home? Remember, Bema Eko Wu Abontimba Akolano and your stepchild. And yet Adiboni say Bema Kouba Akolano in your step. Akolano a child on your stepchild. My daughter must hear. So, is it wrong? Is there anything wrong? That's the first question. Is there anything wrong? Mr. Is there anything wrong? So I leave it there right now for all of us to think about it. Today I tell you I'm not going to spend a lot of time. That should the man bring the child to the house? Should the woman allow the man to come bring the children to the house? As a matter of fact, is it by permission or by authority that the man is bringing the child to that house? Many are not happy about this. But now they take, oh, thank you for coming. No, there is no way I will accept that child in that house. I mean, unfortunately for us, the house is for the man. You are just making a home. And if you are eating 10 cedis a day and I come and add another child, I'll add 2 cedis, so you have 12 cedis. Will you poison the child to die? The child must know the other siblings. Because if your father has a child out of wedlock, the child is not your stepchild. If your mother brings a child, it's a stepchild. Now, when your father brings a child, it's a normal child because all of you are coming out of one DNA. You can transfer blood from one person to another. So should a man bring the child to the house, regardless of the woman's position, or you think that let sleeping dogs lie, let your wife, let the baby mama and the child be at where they are, and if you find ways and means of going to lock down with them too, if the space that the girl and the child is staying in is spacious enough. I have learned this, that a man goes to a hostel in Legon and goes to sleep in a plastic chair, very huge big man. He sits in Jinyami chair and he sleeps like a baby. He has a 30,000 couch in his house and he doesn't sleep, but he sleeps in Jinyami chair because a lot of things happens. Have they finished with the news? Okay, so I'm wrapping up right now, going because I think my time is up. I told you it will not take a long time. Obiya has come. Obiya is enjoying, and the rest of the people too will enjoy as long as lockdown is taken care of. After coffee, Obiya have come to put out their condition. So I think that the best thing is simple. We'll make it work. 0277 609 644. Let a child come and stay in the house, or the man should go. I leave it here for you today. I'll continue tomorrow, but my time is up. God bless you wherever you are. Take good care of yourself. And this lockdown, don't increase your stress. Don't trigger any stress from your husband, from your wife, or from your children. Take care till I see you again. Bye-bye and good night for today.